Talking loud enough? Alright, so the picture will come up and I will ask you to identify it for me. So if you know what it is, just call out the answer. Okay? Then we'll explain why that is the correct answer, okay? And then how many of you have actual cameras that you're taking pictures with? A couple of you? So at the end of every slide, I'll pause so you guys can take the picture. All right? Everybody's ready to go? All right. So, can you guys tell me what kingdom this is and what organism it is? It's a plant cell.
Is it the onion?
It's not the onion.
Is it the sheep?
No, it's a plant.
It's the leaf.
Yeah, it's the Elodia. Okay?
Is that the leaf?
Yes. So how did you know it was a plant cell?
Because of the
shape.
It's rectangle, right? The chloroplasts. Very good. It's rectangular and you have chloroplasts. Okay, so it is the Elodia. You guys can take your photos. All right, it is the Elodia leaf. Okay, I can switch.
Yes.
All right, what is this?
The cheek cells.
It's the cheek cell. Good. So what organism or kingdom does it belong to?
Animal.
Animals. And how did you know it was the cheek cell? You can take your pictures at any time.
Because they're overlapping the nucleus.
They're kind of roundish, right? They overlap and they have that central nucleus. Can you guys tell me what is in the center of the nucleus? The nucleolus, okay? The nucleolus. Make sure you know that for the midterm. All right? The nucleolus is in the center of the nucleus. Okay, can I switch? All right. All right, what is this?
Caucus.
Coccus. Good. It is coccus bacteria. How did you know?
It's all circular.
It's microscopic, small, and it is circular. How did you know it was the bacteria, not the fungus? There's no nucleus. Very good. Okay? So you know it's the bacteria and not the circular fungi because there is no nucleus. Are you guys all right if I switch? Okay. What is this? Spirilla. Good. It is spirilla. And how did we know it was spirilla? Yeah, because it's wavy, right? Spirally shaped. And it's pretty small. Yeah, this is spirilla. You guys can take your pictures. Okay, there's nothing else that we looked at that really looked like this house.
Will the coloring be the same?
No, the colors may not be the same at all. You okay if I switch, guys? Okay. What is this? It's a bacteria. Which one? Rod. And what's the Bacillus. Good, bacillus. Now, how did you know it was bacillus? Right, it's rectangular shape. Good. Okay, so we've now looked at all 3 bacterial shapes. Okay? Make sure you guys can distinguish between the 3, okay? And make sure you know that technical name for the bacterial shapes. Okay? You alright if I switch slides, guys? Okay. Oh, what's this?
Fungi.
Yes. What? Yeast, got it. Okay, this is your yeast. How did you know it was yeast? Unicellular. It's unicellular, good. What else? The shape, okay, it is circular. But how did you know it was yeast and not coccus? It's bigger?
Because they're not all different shapes.
No. Okay, they are transparent, but you could get living bacteria too, which would be transparent. How do you know that this is a fungus, not a bacteria? There we go. Thank you, Violet. It has the nucleus. Okay, remember in lab, I said make sure you can tell apart the yeast from the coccus bacteria. And the sure way to tell is that the yeast has a nucleus. Yes, they're both yeast.
You just can't see it.
No, you can see the cell wall more so on the left picture, and you can see the nucleus more so on the right picture. That's why I put 2 different ones up there. You guys okay if I switch? Alright, what is this? Can you guys tell me the kingdom first?
Protest.
Protist, very good. It's a protist. Do you guys know what one? Euglena, very good. How did we know it was Euglena? Shape. The shape, good. It's oval. It's green. And what else did you say? Sorry, Renee. Oh, okay. So it's oval, it's green. And what else can we visibly see in it? The nucleus. Good. Okay, it's oval, it's green, and we can see the nucleus. Alright, you guys okay if I switch? Alright, what's this? Diatoms, alright? That one's pretty easy. It's protists. It's the diatoms. It's the only one that looks like this, right? The one that looks like the little jewels. Okay? They vary in shape. Okay, you guys all ready if I swap slides? Yes? Yes. Okay. What is this? Amoeba. This is the amoeba. How did you know that, Susan?
Because it moves.
Well, it's not moving in the picture.
It's those legs. I just remember the pictures.
What are those legs called? Or feet? Pseudopods. Good. You can see the little pseudopods here, and you can see the nucleus. Now, you guys will never have a living amoeba if because not everyone got to see one. But you can definitely have the preserved amoebas on your exam. Okay? Alright, you guys okay if I switch? Alright, what's this? Oh, close, yeah. Parameciums. These are the paramecium. Here, there's mine. Sorry, it's being delayed. The paramecium will pop up on the bottom there. So this is the paramecium. How did you know?
Shape.
The shape is oval. Okay, what else? Little leaves. Ah, the cilia. Yes, you can see the cilia. What else? There's one more thing, guys. The big thing in the middle. The macronucleus. Okay? Now, don't confuse this with euglena because they look pretty similar, right?
Yeah.
At least the preserved ones do. These guys have a macronucleus. The nucleus is much, much bigger. Okay?
It's not going to be this overall,
Yeah. You guys okay if I switch? Alright, what is this? Moss. Okay. There we go. Oops, sorry. This is the moss. And how did you guys know it was the moss? Okay. The lecture students are because of the capsule, right? It's got the capsule. Okay. One, it's small, right? It's growing low to the ground. And in this case, you can see the sporophyte with the capsule. So this is the living version of the guy that was in the glass jar on your tables. Okay? So this is your moss. You guys alright to switch it? Okay. Ferns. Okay. How did we know it was a fern? Okay, what about the leaves?
Oh, they have sori on the bottom.
Okay, we can't see the sori. But the leaves are branched, right? It's the only plant we looked at that had the branched leaves. Okay? Now, one more important thing about the fern that's not on this slide. Do you guys remember the name of the gametophyte stage that you had to measure?
That heart-shaped thing?
The heart-shaped thing, yes. What's the name of it? Starts with a P. It's the prothallus. Okay? So make sure you guys also know that the gametophyte of the fern is the heart-shaped prothallus. Okay? The gametophyte stage of the fern is the heart-shaped prothallus. Yes?
What is the spiral part?
The fiddlehead. The spiral part's the fiddlehead. Alright? You guys okay if I switch slides?